So, you want to start a business. Where do you start? How do you start? Do you have to register with the government? Which department? What are your tax obligations? When you are stepping out on your own, it can be scary and overwhelming. It's also exciting and exhilarating. In today's video, I give you my best tips for starting a business. Many of these tips come from my own personal experiences and are a mix of business and tax advice. In addition to being a chartered professional accountant, I have also been an entrepreneur since 2016 when I started my own accounting firm. Now, not all of these tips I'm going to give you will be new. In fact, you may have heard some of them before. My father, a retired small business banker, passed along many of them to me when I first started out. But to be honest, I ignored most of them. I thought I knew better. Maybe it was my age, maybe my maturity, maybe I was just naive. But honestly, it meant I struggled a lot. Owning my own business was so much harder than I thought it would be. And I got my butt kicked. I had to learn the hard way. To save you this same pain, I put together the best tips I've learned on starting a business to jumpstart your success. Tip number 1, consider your product. What do you want to sell? And more importantly, what do you not want to sell? I offered too many services when I first opened my doors. It became hard to keep track of everything I had on the go, and some balls got dropped. This caused unnecessary stress, overwhelm, and unhappy customers. My profitability also suffered because of it. Getting clear on what you want to deliver every day with brilliance will help make your small business a dream rather than a nightmare. Tip number 2. Consider your customers. Who do you want to sell to? And more importantly, who do you not want to sell to? Really think about your ideal customers. How old are they? How comfortable are they with technology? What are their hobbies? What are their personalities? What are their professions? And where do they live? Really considering who you want to work with will make your business blossom and life much more enjoyable. Being unhappy with their customers is surprisingly one of the big reasons my small business clients close their doors. Set yourself up for success and decide on your preferred customer group early. Tip number 3, plan for marketing. Sales? Marketing? Ugh. Yeah, that was my impression. No thanks, I'll be fine. And I was, kind of. You don't market to get customers, you market to get the right customers. This makes your life much more enjoyable and your business more profitable. I learned this the hard way after many years of struggling. Don't make the same mistake I did. Consider your marketing plan ahead of time. Tip number 4, consider if you should incorporate. Be sure to check out some of our other videos on incorporation. It's a big topic and a big decision. We don't have time to go through all the considerations today, but know that making the right choice early can save you administrative pain and thousands of dollars. Tip number 5, know your tax obligations. You may need to save for personal or corporate income taxes or register for GST, HST, PST, WorkSave, or payroll. We go through each of these tax obligations in separate videos to make sure you have all the facts. But let's go through a few quick tips. Number 1, set aside 20 to 30% of your business profits or cash withdrawals in a savings account to prepare for your tax bill. A big tax bill is a nasty surprise and very common for small business owners in Canada. Number 2, GST, HST usually kicks in when total sales or money earned exceeds $30,000 in any 12-month period. Once registered with the CRA, you will need to collect and pay every year. Number 3, for your provincial sales tax or PST tax obligations, check with your provincial government. In BC, PST is very specific to what you are selling, so reaching out to your provincial tax authority is the best way to avoid a nasty tax surprise. Number 4, if you're incorporated, have subcontractors, or have employees, you may need to register with WorkSafe. Check with your provincial WorkSafe authority about registration requirements, as this is specific to the province you live in. Number 5, do you have employees? Make sure you register with the CRA for a payroll account. Those are my quick tips for tax. Let's dive back in to the things you should do when starting a business. Number 6, keep your receipts. Either paper or PDF is fine, but you do need detailed information on what you've purchased. Many clients are told by uninformed professionals or heedless acquaintances that bank statements are sufficient. This is not true. The CRA will ask you for receipts in the event of an audit, so keep your paperwork. Now, what do you keep? Anything that can be reasonably justified as a business expense is valid if there's a direct link between it and your future sale. This might include home office expenses, motor vehicle receipts, and your personal cell phone bill. Tip number 7, plan for bookkeeping. In my experience, bookkeeping overwhelm and procrastination is the number one reason why clients get behind on their tax filings, are surprised by their tax bill, and get unnecessarily audited. Do yourself and your taxes a favor. Decide early how you'll do your monthly bookkeeping. Stick to it or find an awesome bookkeeper to help you out. Tip number 8, be a learner. My well-meaning father nagged me about business books for years after I started my own accounting firm. Yeah. Well, I finally picked up a book out of desperation and desolation. Wow, had I been missing a goldmine? Don't miss the treasure available nearby. Pick up a book or subscribe to our website and start your journey. Tip number 9, just get started. Many would-be entrepreneurs never launch because they are trying to perfect their business, create all the needed processes, and plan for every potential issue. Planning and forethought are crucial, and you should absolutely spend some time doing them. But don't let them unnecessarily delay you. Launch your business and learn from your mistakes. You will make them, a lot of them. And yeah, they will hurt, and they'll be embarrassing. Successful business owners make mistakes and fix them. They persevere, oftentimes over years, to grow their business into overnight successes. So launch and see what you can accomplish. You might just surprise yourself. Need more guidance? Okay, there are about a million other things I would love to tell you, but we're out of time for today. I hope you have found this video helpful when considering where to start with your new venture. If this topic has interested you, be sure to check out our many other videos to help you be a successful business owner. Now, as a bonus, we have a super handy checklist available on our website for our members to help get organized when starting a business. It contains the above tips along with a few other gold nuggets we didn't have time for. That is all I have for today. I hope to see you in another video. Bye for now.